Hey, good evening, everybody. What's up to all my guys and my dolls in the crypto space? How's everybody doing this Sunday evening? It's just about midnight, 20 minutes till. We are going to talk today about what happened over the weekend. But first, I will bring on a special guest. Good evening, Miss Marty.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good this evening. How are you? And
I'm doing quite well. Thank you.
you're welcome. Let's open up the show with and tell us what happened.
What happened? You went blank for a minute. What was it that you said?
I said, I'm going to let you take over and tell us what happened. You don't have to say how much you bought, but tell the world what happened on December 15th.
What was it? We, how could I say it? We didn't double. We didn't quadruple.
10x.
Huh?
10x.
We 10x'd it.
We 10x it in a bear market.
We 10x'd it. Ha.
And
We
then
did
what
good.
happened?
We
And then
did
what
good.
happened?
Huh?
And then what happened?
I'm going to the gala.
So am I. I was trying to put the ticket up, the one that said winner, but I couldn't change it to JPEG, so I wasn't able to post it
Okay.
here.
We going to the gala.
You should try to put the ticket as your icon. You know what?
Oh shit! You're right. See,
Yeah,
how could I? Let me figure it out. Give me 1 second.
just take it out of your photos and add it to your icon, even if you gotta get off and jump back in.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, so if anybody's just jumping in, Maritza and I bought the Trump NFTs on December 15th. They were $99. They were very easy to buy. There was 45,000 of them available, and they went 10x up to $1,000 each. And then if you bought 45 of them, spent 4,500, you were guaranteed a ticket to the Trump Gala, to dinner at Mar-a-Lago. And Maritza and I actually won dinner at the Mar-a-Lago. They will let us know 30 days in advance. And we're going to dinner with the president.
Oh yeah, photo by my picture.
Yeah. So if you think about it, if anyone's listening, you do the math. If you spend $100, you made 900. If you sold at the high at $1,000, if you bought 45 of them, you made about 40,000 and change. Spending 4,500, so your profit would have been about 40,100 ballpark, more or less, right?
What? If you bought 45 of them?
Yeah, the profit was 40,100, more or less.
Hold on a minute.
Not to the exact penny, but anyway, so that's how it went down, and people were saying that it was a sham and it wasn't going to do well. And listen, love them or hate them, people made money. The cards right now are anywhere between 280 to 4 and change, depending on how desirable they were. But yesterday they were 600, 900. So it's, still volatile. It's moving around, but you can do your research. And only 45,000 were sold. And I believe there's 22,100 holders. So if you think about it, the average holder bought 2.
Not us.
Definitely not, but I'm just doing average math here.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing, and it's a bear market. So I can't name, and if anyone's listening and they know, I can't name any other project that has to do with NFTs, crypto, or blockchain that 10x in less than 36 hours. It 2x in less than 12 hours, and it sold out in 12 hours. So anyone who got in, and they sold at the high, they did very well. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are saying, "Oh, F Trump, we don't want to get his NFT." Listen, if Joe Biden had an NFT collection that came out,
I'll buy,
I'll buy it.
and I don't like them.
Exactly. I don't wish him anything bad, but
Of course not.
I'm in this to make money. I'm not in this to be in the hype. I'm not in this to lose money, obviously, and I'm in here on this space as
But
much as
one
I
thing that
can.
would happen if President Biden was to have and we bought and we won, we wouldn't go to his gala.
No, I would sell that NFT. Oh, that's another
Okay,
thing.
in a
That's
hot minute.
Yeah, tell everybody how it went down. The ticket to the gala is actually an NFT,
In itself,
and
and we could sell it if we want to, but we're choosing to keep that one.
right. So that has a price tag, and that NFT, the ticket, I'm assuming, okay, that once the dinner is over, it has no value because it's a ticket to a gala with the president. So right now it has a face value of whatever the offer may be.
Hey,
Tell your dog to shut up.
hey, go ahead.
So if anybody's in the audience and they have any questions, or if they know, want to know anything about crypto, metaverse, NFTs, there's a link in the comments section, StreamYard. You can click on it and join the panel. We're just basically gonna have a cool, laid back Sunday evening. Might not be a long live, depends what happens here. But just basically shoot the breeze on what's been going on in the past week in crypto. So click the link and join our panel.
Mm. What else has been happening?
Oh, there's so much going on. From 1 minute to the next, crypto's changing. It's so funny because earlier this evening, I was breezing through Crypto Hulk. That's the guy that told people to max out their credit cards because he did to buy XRP. What I love about him is he's so passionate about XRP, but as a YouTuber influencer, he tells people to max out their credit cards. And I would never advise that to
No,
anybody. Don't max out your credit cards for anything unless it's honestly, truly 1,000% in an emergency. You don't max out your credit cards to be in debt.
no.
In fact, a friend of mine was on the phone last night and he said his credit card this month had a 27% interest rate.
Yep.
So be careful, everybody, with those credit cards. We're not financial advisors, but we pretty much try. Nobody's perfect. We're not white collar women. We are just your typical ladies that are learning about crypto. And as we go along, we learn more daily and we teach one another. But we basically just try to say we definitely manage our money nicely, correctly, and of course we got to get better because we're spending sometimes when we don't need to. Correct, Marty?
Correct. The only reason to use a credit card, and this is my suggestion, like you say, we're not financial advisors. The only reason to use your credit card is if you want to lift up your credit score and you have the monies already in hand to pay that bill before its due date.
Right. So in other words, if I wanted to buy a pair of sneakers
Right.
and a jacket that were $150,
Right.
I had the $150 because I just got paid and I got $150
Right.
on hand. So you know what? I use my credit card and boom, I pay that bill before it's due,
Right.
before the month is over.
And that's only to lift up your credit score.
Right.
Because there's not a lot of people out here. Personally, my credit score is 825.
Beautiful. Let's give you a round of applause.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that technically I could go and try to purchase anything, and they'll give me whatever it is that I want
with a 90% interest rate.
I wouldn't do that unless I have the
Right.
money.
No, but everyone, please be careful with your credit
Yes,
cards.
don't use it unless you have the money on hand, or else if you know that you could pay interest 1 month and the following month you're gonna be paying the card off.
There you go.
Or else you're gonna be paying whatever you bought that you thought was on special. You're gonna pay for it 3 times over by the time you finish paying it.
Maddie, talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
What, you want me to talk to myself? Credit cards are good, but they're also bad. Sometimes you get things that you don't need just because you got that credit card. But make sure you always have the money to back it up.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
I'm used to talking to myself, but in the mirror, not on StreamYard.
Oh, you're awesome. You're doing a good job. So what would you say when I left?
I said credit cards are good, but they're also bad. It tempts you to get things that you don't need.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Only use them in an emergency.
In a-
So I don't want to fall off track. So I was saying, Crypto Hulk came on today, and he said, I was saying that I love the fact that he's very passionate about XRP and the community, but I don't like the advice he gives. But this is just me. Some people love him. Obviously, he got a lot of followers. But he drinks, he's drunk when he's giving advice, and I don't think you should listen to any one person when it comes to your finances. What I was going to say, he said, I predicted, this is what he said. He says, I predicted 30 days ago that something big would happen in 30 days. So he plays back the FTX thing. He goes, isn't this big enough? I predicted it. So now, if you're a viewer, you're like, wow, he was right. But you know what? I predict that something's going to happen in the next 30 days again. I mean, this is just like, of course, something's going to happen tomorrow. Something happens every day. But all these crypto YouTubers, they're all of a sudden, they're psychics. They say they knew, this and that. But everybody who has a channel and who's also on Twitter was saying bad things about this Trump NFT. And they have millions, if not almost 1 million followers, these influencers. And they did not advise anybody or even say, hey, I think it might be a good idea to jump on this NFT. Everybody was hating the project. Where you and I jumped on and we made it happen. Actually, between me and Mari, everyone, whoever is listening, I'm the one who's opened the doors for Mari, introduced her to the whole step-by-step in crypto, and we're learning together now as we go along. But she actually told me, because I was trying to select certain NFTs. She told me, Bobby, she's like, listen, just jump on the Trump site. Don't even go through OpenSea, because I have an OpenSea account and Mari don't.
Right.
She said, just buy it with your debit card.
Right.
So, they made this project so easy for people that are new in the space to get into crypto, which is a great thing that Trump did. And this is not even my opinion. This is a fact. By Trump doing this, I'm a grandmother, but somebody's grandma, like an older person or grandpa who don't know about blockchain or don't know how to go from one wallet to an exchange. Anybody who did this from Trump's website, all they had to do was drop their debit card, credit card, whatever they were buying, and boom, they bought something on the blockchain. It was their first experience, and it was an easy experience. And everyone who bought one of these $45,000 cards made money. So now, like I was saying, there was 20,000, 21,000 people that purchased. Those are 21,000 new people that are going to believe in the crypto space.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully they'll stay in the space now.
I didn't have no NFTs.
Right, these are her first NFTs. She's now she's no longer an NFT virgin. Thank God.
Oh my God, I got popped.
Yeah, but I don't believe in NFTs either, people. Like, I have NFTs and I'm not a huge fan. I did this because it was off the cuff, basically off the cuff, and it was a good move. It was a great move. But I welcome everybody who's new into the space, who got their first NFT. You were brave. Congratulations, and welcome to the space. But even though this project went well, it don't mean that everybody should just jump into buying NFTs when they launch, because not all NFTs are real. Not all crypto is real. So keep that in mind, everyone. Okay?
Oh yeah, I was when I told my son.
Yeah.
And mind you, he was only 18. He's only 18. So when I told him, listen, I bought an NFT, he was over here like, but why did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. And he goes, those are all scams. And I was over here like, I understand, but I went to an official president's website to do it. You know, he was once the president. Hello?
Yeah.
And then when I showed him the progress it was making throughout the day,
Right.
he stood there like, oh wow. And I only showed him when it was up to, I think it was 371. And then a couple of hours later, it was like seven something. And then a couple of hours later, I was over here like, oh, he was over here like, okay, what we doing here?
He liked that, right?
Oh, he was over here like, what? I kept one though.
Okay, good.
I kept one. I kept the football one
Okay.
because, you know, my son loves football and he was a player.
Right.
And I kept that one. But everything else, well, and that one and I'm gonna keep the gala one.
Okay, good, good, good.
I'm not thinking about unless the price is right.
Right. Well, I kept my Mount Rushmore, and I love it because it has Trump's face on Mount Rushmore, and it was pretty cool. And the only way you can actually select your own NFT at the launch was if you bought it after it was minted. So you basically just got a generated NFT for every purchase. That's how that went down.
Right. And they're all different.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
one thing that no two are the same.
Right. Actually, I'm gonna share my favorite. Right now it's worth 0.29 of it Ethereum. And I am going to bring that up on the screen right now. And ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, he's and she's, they and thems, this is my Mount Rushmore Donald Trump with the basketball. Let me know when you see it.
Hold on.
We are pulling her up right now. I love it because it's the Mount Rushmore. It should be popping up any moment. Here we go.
Give me a minute because I'm doing something here.
I'm going to.
Let me see if I see it.
I want to show everyone. Right now, it's worth $341. You see that? I'm trying to zoom in so everyone can see because people were saying, "Yeah, a piece of tissue," but I put it out. People were saying that I was lying, that it's not true. You see right now, this is live. This is live feed off of OpenSea. $341.89. And all day today, it's been going anywhere from the high 200s to the 400 and change.
Right.
So it pretty much dipped, but it's still almost a 4x here.
Yep.
So I'm not going to say something when it comes to, things like this that is complete FUD or a lie. But this is you see it, the Mount Rushmore?
Uh-huh.
So that's my keeper.
My football one has the highway, the freeway, and
Right.
then background it has the White House.
Oh, that's nice.
The
That's
one that I
really
kept.
nice.
Huh?
Yeah, so this is on OpenSea right now. See what your value is right now on one of them. This is
My
like on
value?
live. This is on OpenSea live right now, everyone.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
And I don't plan on selling it. I mean, it was almost $1,000, and I didn't get rid of this one
Mm-mm.
because this is something that I really love, and I like the fact that he's on Mount Rushmore. And if people could buy alien pictures and ape pictures for millions of
My
dollars,
How
I'm
much
gonna.
is yours?
Right now, it is $341.89.
Mine's is 339.89.
Okay. Yeah, this is an offer. It's up for 24 hours. They offered, and this Trump More Night has 2%. Only 2% of the cards have this trait. It tells you 5% have the blue suit and the basketball. 74% of them have the same smile, and only 10% of them have these glasses on.
Okay, mine says the background, the DC runway is 2%. The character, the blue suit football is like 5%. The face with the smile 74, and the hat in blue is 13.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
cool.
my offer's up for 3 days.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And there's multiple offers. Like I have 18 offers on mine, but this is my highest offer right now. So
Mm-hmm.
for those of you just listening, it says 0.29 ETH. I can go on OpenSea right now and I can just click a button and those 340 whatever dollars it says there will go directly into my account. And then it will be exchanged on the blockchain and then there will be a new owner and I will no longer be the owner of this trading card. It's
Right.
hard to understand and it's hard to make sense if you're just learning tonight, but this is how it works. So I do want to congratulate all the people who won the dinner. I want to congratulate all the people who bought an NFT for the first time because of these NFT projects with Donald Trump. You made a great decision at $100, and as of this very moment, you're still a winner because you're in profit.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to pull profits. Okay, like someone who really just jumped in and they really couldn't afford to spend $100. You got $350 on the line. Go for it. Take your profit, and even if it goes up to ridiculous money, like you're already in profit, just
Right.
pull it, sell it, do what you gotta do.
Oh, that is so cool.
Let me see. I was okay. They're saying here, Trump NFT price nosedive, then
Okay.
soars as Saturday Night Live skewers it. Like they're trying to say Saturday Night Live helped these cards. They were already tripled before Saturday Night Live aired. So I'm gonna pull that up too, because this is what we call fun in the crypto space. People just BS about everything. There's so much hate like on everything. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna bring this one up. Anyway, I'm not even gonna give them the shine. How about that?
No, you said it, and that's it.
Yeah, and then they say Cecily Strong, I guess she played Kimberly Good for You, and she hijacks Trump's NFT grift. And then CNN says Donald Trump's NFT superhero trading cards timed the market all wrong. Now, let me ask you something, CNN. How did they time the market all wrong when everybody went up to a 10x profit? Hold on 1 minute. Stand by. It's right here. This supposed to be what's in the laundry. So I'm looking for my blue goose one. Stop putting shit away. You know what's up? I go through a mission while I'm looking. I can't find it. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to bring up the CNN.
What's up?
I'm changing the screen. Okay, here it is. It says Donald Trump's NFT superhero trading cards timed the market all wrong. Let's see if we can watch this. Let's see what they say. Of course, they're lying because it's fake news, CNN.
Didn't they get banned from Twitter? That also came out on the 15th.
Yeah, right. Okay, it says Donald Trump's NFT superhero trading cards timed the market all wrong. And then it says Donald Trump's entrance into the NFT world came at the worst possible moment. The former president's hyped up major announcement turned out to be a set of digital trading cards for $99 a pop, sparking widespread mockery from late night hosts to even some Trump loyalists like Michael Flynn and Steve Bannon. But the worst news for Trump is that by almost any metric, the NFT bubble has burst. Non fungible tokens are digital art and collectibles that are typically bought with cryptocurrencies. NFT art and collectible collections exploded in popularity and value beginning in 2020. Digital cartoon apes and NFT imagers became ubiquitous as celebrities hawked them on air and social media. But the heyday seems to be over. Total NFT volume last month was down 89% from its peak in January, according to Crypto Slam. Trading volume on NFT marketplace OpenSea is at the lowest since June 2021. A collector can now buy a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, the most famous collection in the space, for a measly, listen how the CNN wrote this, a measly $80,466. That is so disrespectful because 80,000 is a whole lot of money. NFTs have tumbled in value during the so-called crypto winter, brought on by fading interest and overall chaos in the crypto market, the dramatic downfall of FTX, blah, blah, blah. The crypto winter is showing few signs of thawing as prices fall to new lows. Regulators and Congress now have crypto in their sights. Basically, CNN is saying that he should have never put these cryptos out because nobody would have made money. But guess what? Everybody that bought this has made money. And if you didn't make money, because you did not sell it. Okay? So CNN, stop lying. What else, Maritza?
We made money.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Do you want to go? Yeah. Do you want to go over the price charts and see what's going on right now?
Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go. We are going to pull up crypto bubbles, everybody. It's very fun. I love the crypto bubbles. You can pull up this chart, and if you're new into crypto, what you see in the red is probably what you want to buy if it's a good project. What you see in the green, you don't want to buy because the price is up. But what I like to do, and I'm going to share this with everybody, is, and I'm not a financial advisor, this is what I like to do. I'm going to show you. Can you see my screen when I pull it up or not from your phone?
No, I can't see it. Now, we both went little on the side.
Okay, now we're on crypto bubbles. And
okay, hold on. It's still not showing us.
Okay, stand by.
Okay, now I see the crypto bubbles. Okay. You have it on pause. Okay, now.
All right, everyone. This is cryptobubbles.com. So for an example, you could click here. That's ADA, which is Cardano. And it tells you the market cap is 9.16 billion. It's number 9 on the top 10 of crypto. The 24-hour volume is $155 million. What does that mean? That's how much money is being poured into this project in the last 24 hours. One Cardano is 26 cents. Then it shows you the hour, the day, the week, the month, the year. It was up to 31 cents, and this was this week, and then now it's at a low of 26 cents. So is it a good time to buy? In my opinion, absolutely. Will it go lower? Anything's possible. So, you really have to do your research. I can't tell you what to buy, but yes, I would buy right now. Me personally, sure, why not?
So would I.
Okay. Yeah, so you look into the crypto bubbles is the easiest way to figure this out. And then you'll see percentages. So like I'm just looking at the crypto bubble chart. And for example, here we go. Sandbox. It's down 16.3%. Okay. So it's 46 cents right now. I love the Sandbox. Am I telling you to buy it? No. I would buy the Sandbox at 46 cents because this week its all-time high was 58 cents. So, and it's been as high as $5, $3. So I know where this is going, and this would be a good time. And sometimes if you buy a huge amount, like let's say $1,000 or more, you take the difference between 46 cents and 58 cents, and in a couple of days it'll get back to its all-time high for the week. So that's when you can, that's a whole nother thing. That's like trading, but there's space and there's a margin for you to make a profit if you want to go in and out. But that's where you have to really learn how to do all the technical, part of the charts and reading them and understanding. But you look at what's at the lowest this week, and those will be the good things to jump into. Any questions, Marty?
Okay, give me show me one that it's not looking good
Okay.
for us. It's
Okay.
not that it's
See,
not looking good.
here's
It's
the
burning.
thing. Right. Here's the good thing, and here's the good thing that she asked that question. Once you understand crypto, and I'm going to answer her question in a moment, remember, as long as you understand, even when the market is going down, you can make money in two ways. Some people say, how do I make money when it's dipping? And I paid more and I'm already in loss of profit. You can scale out at a certain price. And if you know for sure, but nobody knows for sure unless you're a psychic. Let's say, for example, Cardano's going to go to 20 cents and you have thousands of them. Hey, they're 26 cents now. So you sell them at 26 cents and you buy them back at 20 cents. But the downside of that is, what if they don't go to 20 cents? Now you got to pay 30 cents to buy them back. Now you're losing money. So that's called panic selling. You got to be careful. There's pros and cons and everything. So an example to answer Marty's question, what's not looking good right now? What's not looking good right now is, let's see where Bitcoin is. Let me find Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is 16,727 right now. Me personally, and this is my prediction as far as reading the charts, and whoever's watching, you can say you were right, Bobby, or you were wrong, and I'm okay because I'm not a psychic. But Bitcoin is looking scary right now because if Bitcoin goes under 16,500, everything's gonna dip. Right now, Bitcoin is basically in a safe zone. It's not great, but if it goes anywhere under 16,500, I guarantee you it's going to see 15, then it's going to see 10, and then I don't know where it's going from there. Sounds like a crazy prediction, but this is something that don't look good to me. It's $125 away from that 500 that I'm talking about. So that one don't look good right now.
Okay.
Okay, another one that don't look good right now is, let me pull it back up. Let me see. Let's see what crow.com is. There was so much panic like 2 weeks ago. It's at 5.5 cents right now.
What is that one?
This is Kronos. This is the crypto for the crypto.com exchange.
Uh-huh.
And it's number 28. It's in the top 30, and it has a $1.43 billion market cap. And remember before I was saying there was 100 and something million that was dropped into Cardano overnight?
Right.
Well, this one has a $9.6 million volume. People aren't really buying that much, in the past 24 hours. But people aren't buying much of anything right now because everybody who's experienced is just waiting it out.
No, also remember we're in the holiday season.
Yeah, we are. But like, look at FTX, FTT. They still have a market cap with everything going on. They have a market cap of $1.04. I mean, they have a market cap of 340 million. Is it really there? Is there proof for those reserves? I don't know. But it says 300. It actually just went up. And in the past 24 hours, there's been $3.5 million invested into this. Now,
which one is
the
that
only
one?
reason I could, that's for FTX. That's the exchange token, FTT.
Okay,
With Sam Bankman-Fried.
Aren't they supposed to be under already? There's nothing to back that up.
Yeah. Yes and no. They are. We lost the screen. Okay. Yes and no. Because people are dumping money in it. It's
And guess who's
gonna
dumping
show.
money into it? Anyhow, I mean that's another topic.
The politicians.
The people that got paid from them.
Do you show?
Excuse me?
Prove it. Tell me. Show me how. Show me how.
No,
Prove it.
it's okay. It's okay. Those are my words. Prove it.
Yeah. No. Actually, I don't know, but maybe some people. You know what happens when people see a coin that was $40 and they see it at $1? Some people don't believe it or not. It's all over the news. We are aware, but there's so many people that don't know what's going on in the world for many different stories. So somebody who really don't know what's going on, or even if they know, they're just hoping that somebody picks up this project and it 40x's their money. Because I can't see how even I would jump in FTT after all that's going on. But you really never know.
Right.
You really never know why they're jumping up in there.
I hear
I want
you.
to ask. I want to ask an expert really quick his advice. Hold on. Do you have any idea why anybody's still buying FTX? He said that people are hoping that it goes back up to its all-time high. So I really don't know how to call it. I don't know. I don't know what other people are thinking about. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the channel. Do you have any questions? If you do, type it in the comments or jump on the link, the StreamYard link, and join us. So it's a very weird. Oh, it's midnight. It's already. Oh my God. What are we in December 19th, 20th?
What?
We're in December 20th right now. It's after
No, we're
midnight.
not. It's not the 20th yet.
Oh, the 19th. It's
Oh.
day 2 of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Shalom. Shalom,
Mm.
shalom.
I was gonna be here. Like, wait a minute. I'm going Christmas shopping on Tuesday.
Oh, well. Well, you better go in the morning. It's Tuesday.
I'm gonna go in the morning when the kids are in school and the people are working or supposed to be working. I'm gonna run in and run out.
You think that's going to happen?
I think
You're
I'm
hoping it
very I'm,
happens.
I'm very good shopping.
You know what you're getting.
Not that I know that I'm getting what I'm getting, but I have an idea. I know Tristan loves cologne, so I'll get him colognes.
Mm,
And I don't have to get a lot of presents. That's a good thing.
that's awesome.
And
Well, you
a
can
lot of
get
them.
everybody crypto.
I ain't getting nobody no crypto. No. And it's not that I'm selfish. It's not that I'm selfish, but there's a lot of negative Nancy's around me, so I don't see anything.
Right.
Like that
Well,
big hit that big hit that we did.
right.
We're the only ones that know.
Right.
You think
Us and
you think
us and us in the crypto space that we share this information
Yeah,
with.
but I'm talking about family and friends. The only one that I told to was my mother. And let me tell you something, her mouth dropped.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, when it's good news, all of a sudden, oh, why didn't you call me? I would have gotten some, this, and that. You never told me that before on
Right.
anything. All I hear is negative. So why am I gonna call you about anything? So what? You could try to talk me out of it?
Right.
No, I did it in silence. I walked in silence. You know, like you said that you were waiting to what was it that you did? You wanted to do your own on the seed thing.
Yeah.
You wanted to mint your own, and while you're talking to me, I went and I purchased mine.
Right.
And I was over here like, "What you trying to mint?" And And what you were telling me, I've been on it all day. Hold on. I think it's mine. I think it's mine. And all of a sudden, you went and you did the same thing I did, and none of us regret it.
No, none at all. The ones who regret it are the ones who didn't buy it, and the ones who were hating on it because not many projects are in profit right now
Eh?
because it is a bear market. But it's a great time to accumulate. And as we speak, XRP is at 34 cents. I'm going to jump on Twitter to share what's going on very briefly, just to change the topic. If anyone's watching, click the StreamYard link and join the panel. Elon Musk, should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. I'm gonna say
No,
yes. I'm gonna say yes just to see where the poll goes.
no, because then you can't change your vote. It's gonna show you.
Okay, we'll go no. But you know what? Elon has
When
so
I
much.
when I did it, when I did it, what was it? 34% no, and the higher one was yes. I hope he's even,
Okay,
almost
but here's the
even.
thing: Elon has so many things to do, and what he's doing for us is amazing. And I think he
What?
needs to really just concentrate on his spaceships. And he's been doing such a great job with Twitter and freedom of speech, and people are mocking him. And the safety of his family is incredibly scary right now. I'm trying to
Your
pull this
internet
up
is.
and it's loading, but let's see what happens.
Do again, no.
Okay, let me see. I am. It's not. It's
Why
StreamYard,
is it?
man. StreamYard be wild.
Why is it refreshing on one and the other one is there?
Let's see.
Okay, there go the results.
Because it's
What is
probably
it
going to
now?
leave this. Okay, here we go. Let me see.
What is it?
50% say yes. 56.3% say yes, and 43.7% say no.
Okay, so and how many more hours to go?
5 hours left. And there's
Okay.
11,808 votes. And we
Okay.
just lost Elon Musk. So I'm gonna
No, it's
just
okay,
accept.
but I'm quite sure whoever's gonna get in that position, he's still gonna be on their back.
Of course, of course. But
You
you know,
understand?
it was okay before when only what they wanted to be tweeted was tweeted, and now that we're trying to make it a fair game, it's not good enough.
The liberals are having babies.
Yeah. Well, you know what the truth is? We all have to live in this country together, and we're going to have to we're gonna have to find a place where we can at least try to be civil, because people are so crazy, and the threats and the words that, I mean, there's so many Twitter thugs, the words that come out on Twitter, it's like crazy.
I mean, we all have opinions. Just honor them. That's it. Left, right, blue, green, orange. Just respect what I think. The same way I'll respect what you think. If we disagree mutually. That's it.
Yeah, but I think Elon's doing a lot, and I'm grateful for
I
what he's
love what
doing.
he's doing. I
But
love it.
he's exposing, and like they said the other day on Twitter, they say how many hours before the FBI raids Elon Musk, and it's scary because if people are really paying attention to the truth, it's like who's on our side.
Technically, right now, none.
When
Nobody.
you they say when you have the biggest police force in the country working with political parties, it's pretty scary. And it's so scary that I don't want to talk too much about it, because these days I'm a nobody. I'm not a politician. I'm just me. And I don't want to you never know. I mean, they're running up in the president's house, and I mean, this is like unheard of.
Uncharted territory.
This is like communism on its way. I don't know what the hell to even call it. I don't know what to call it. It's very scary, and I never thought in my lifetime that we would live in America and these things would be actually going on where allegedly, even though they proved it with the Twitter files, the FBI is working with Twitter to tell people, during
The
the election.
DOJ, all of them, the CIA, all the three-letter ones. Another thing is, I mean, the only good thing I could say that happened throughout all this with the COVID and everything, it opened a lot of eyes out. It woke up a lot of people to all the BS that's going on.
Right. But the thing is, someone like you and I, before the Twitter files, before Elon bought
We
Twitter,
already knew.
we already knew. And then here you go, you run into the people that you try to tell, and they still say you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy, because the news channels, they're not being honest.
Uh-huh.
And the truth is, your typical friend, your neighbor, your family that has different political views than you and I, the truth is, like, sometimes I go, wow, if you really believe in every channel you're watching, because people would like to believe, like back in the day, news was real, it wasn't fabricated. It was the truth. You would listen to the news. If they said the building down the block went on fire, then the building down the block went on fire. Now you're getting these headlines that are made up, they're fabricated, and they're just total lies. It's like the border. The president saying there's nothing wrong down there. I see it every day on multiple, and I look at news from around the world. They're laughing at us. I see actual footage of people in San Antonio, Texas. They're camping out. There's thousands of people coming in. And the weirdest thing is they're not even coming from like Mexico. They're coming from Dominican Republic. They're coming from Colombia. I mean, they're coming from they're coming from all over the world. They're
They're coming
coming
from
even from,
Afghanistan. They're coming from
yeah, that's what I was going to
everywhere.
say, Saudi Arabia. These people are getting in through the border. They're coming in by the hundreds. People are dying. Children are getting raped. People are drowning. I mean, but they're not going to show you this on CNN because the president said there's no problem at the border. He hasn't been to the border yet.
And yet he was what, several miles away from it? And he said that there was more important things for him to do.
Yeah. And then when people hear something like this that we're saying, they say those people are crazy. But if you people listening, whoever you are out there, switch the channel. Go to YouTube. Go to Worldwide News. Go to the news channels in Australia News. I forgot the name of the network.
Oh, if
They're
they
they're constantly
if they
showing stuff.
if they were to only know the news that about the COVID vaccines, that they stopping them, that they throwing them away in those countries, and yet
Listen,
here we are promoting them, telling everybody, if you want to go spend Christmas with your family, please get your flu shot, please get vaccinated.
yeah,
Come
well,
on, man, that's yesterday's news. They don't work.
in October, while I was with my grandson, I was watching a children's channel,
Oh God.
and PBS had a commercial, which is when we grew up, it was Sesame Street, right?
Elmo.
And Elmo came out and he's telling the kids, don't whatever it was, the message was telling the kids,
Hmm.
go get your shot. And they show him getting the needle. Now, my grandson's going to be 3, our grandson, right?
Yes.
And, kids are scared of needles or whatever. Like, and he's hearing Elmo saying, you got to go get your COVID shot. Like, it's good for you. Tell mom and dad. Like, they're brainwashing your children. And that's the scariest thing because we're adults. And if we want to believe that you need the shot, go get it. That's on you. If you want to believe that you need the booster, go get it. That's on you. But when children are being indoctrinated with all this misinformation and their parents aren't paying attention because they give their kids tablets or computers or telephones and they're seeing what's going on in social media, everything that wasn't okay when we were growing up is accepted now. You can dress like a whore. You can be a drug dealer. You can be like life is all about jewelry and cars and being gay and open and wearing mini skirts and having your body parts hanging out. Those things were not okay
Oh,
when you were growing up.
I just read something somewhere. I just read it to Tristan. Let me see if I find it. And it was I found it historically funny, and I read it to him, and he goes, "That's true." Let me see if I find it a minute. Oh,
So with that said, like parents need to stop parenting because at the end of the day, it
hello.
all boils down to the kids in the future.
Hold on. Oh, I hope I find it. It was so. Did I take a screenshot of it? Maybe I took a screenshot of it. Let me see. Oh, at the end. Stupid me. It was very interesting the way that it was put, and it was so. And I didn't even share it on my. Hold on. Keep on talking. I'm gonna keep on searching for it.
Okay, so while she's searching for it, I will tell you, like, I'm just here. Everyone can make their own decisions of what they want to do, what they want to invest in, what they believe politically, religiously. But when people are talking to our children and grandchildren about anything that's just not what used to be normal, there's something wrong.
Right.
So we're waiting for Maritza to pull up an article.
No, keep on talking. I don't know. I don't know where it was that I seen this, so I'm trying to go backwards. But it was very interesting the way that it was put, and Tristan goes, okay. Tristan goes, they're right, and
What did it have to do with?
let me see if I could remember it offhand. It said, baby, baby, baby boomers. Baby boomers can't believe that they used to wear flare pants. Generation X can't believe that they had their hair like that. Um, what is the next one? Millennials, they can't believe that they were into emo and gothic. And Generation Z, I can't believe I cut my dick.
Oh my God, you shouldn't say that word on here.
Okay.
Well, that's a choice when someone's an adult. If they want to do that, that's on them. I have no say so, and I really don't care.
Ex-
But when you're making it okay to castrate, because that's what it is, little
okay.
children, then that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's called castration, and little children, and I'm talking about even if they're 17, they're still children. They're not at
Them
an
brains
age,
aren't fully developed.
and for some reason these days you're still a kid if you're 26, which is crazy. But this is what society is putting out there.
I mean, if you want to get that done, there's gonna come a time in your life that you can make that decision on your own, without everything being thrown at you, left, right, from behind, from the back. I mean, it's on. Put it this way: if my child was school age, he would be out of school right now.
Well, I'm going through something right now with my grandson. I sent you a private chat in here and check it out. um Going
Oh,
something with
me?
my yeah, I'm going something with my grandson, and he's ready for preschool, and my sister's a school teacher, and she says, why don't you put the baby in school? And I said, certain reasons why I don't want to do it yet. So I made a decision where we're going to homeschool the baby until he's old enough
Right.
to speak to us and tell us if something's wrong, number one. Number two is we need to lay down the basic facts,
Fundamentals.
moral. Yeah, like everything, just like let him know, like this ain't right, that ain't right. And I have the right, and my daughter, which is his mom, has the right, and his parents to tell him boys are boys, girls are girls. I mean, we all have, it's not a belief, it's a fact. Once he knows the facts, then, when his mind is ready, he can go, wait a minute, they're telling me this and this is wrong. So
Right.
it makes it very hard because we want him to be out there and be with kids and have that experience, but I'm not gonna surround him with all this evil and misinformation, and then he grows up to be an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds crazy, but like
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound
he
crazy.
needs to come home and say, well, this happened and that happened, and then he's such a loving kid. Like he loves to hug and kiss people, and because he's always around just his family. So if we put him out there at 3 or 4 years old, like people can take advantage of him being so innocent and sweet, and I'm not gonna let nobody take that away from him.
Right.
XRP is now 33 cents, everyone. So this space this evening is a bunch of different topics, but you know what? We gotta keep up with what's going on. Christmas
Yep.
is 4 days away. It's the second day of Hanukkah. Holidays are here. Once New Year's rolls in, if you're not feeling the financial burn in your pocket, you're gonna definitely see it more. And you should stop being oblivious to the what's going on. When you're looking at a dozen eggs for anywhere from even $5 to $12, you got to know that's not
Listen to me. The other days we went to Food Bazaar, and the regular medium Food Bazaar eggs were $6, the medium ones,
right.
and the other ones were $7. And then last week the eggplants were $5.49.
And those are the good ones.
And those, yeah, I got 2 dozen last week. And then today when we went, when was it? The day before yesterday, they were
Right.
$8.
Yeah.
The fluctuation with the prices, it's unreal. So if you can catch something on a sale, purchase it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But here's the
Tuna
thing.
fish the other days was two for $5. The bumblebee, either white in water or oil or whatever, it was two for $5. The day that I went shopping, they were four for $5. Of course,
That-
I bought what, 16 of them, $20.
Right. That's really good.
You understand? So and your shelves, your grocery shelves should be on point always, because we don't know what tomorrow is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I've been telling everybody this for over a year. And
Yeah, boy.
when I started telling people, they listen, and now here we are. Here we are.
Mm. You
Here we
know, you know what happened to me? This is off topic. You know what happened to me in the basement,
what?
girl? When I tell you, at least I didn't even want to go look. At least $800 worth of meat down the drain, cause I think maybe the fuse cut off, and
Right.
the freezer
Hello,
closed
everybody.
out. So
Really?
it was at least $800 worth of meat on top of the other things that we had, like pateles and all that.
Right.
Oh, forget it. I was over here like, they were telling me, come to the basement and check. I was over here like, for what? There's nothing I could do about it. Just throw it away. I'm gonna
Right.
count how much is there. I was over here like, it's okay, count all you want. I just don't want to hear it.
Right. That's crazy. I'm sorry you lost that.
It's okay. There was a reason for it. What the reason is, I don't know. But there's a reason for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna show. That's crazy. I'm gonna show a video. I don't know how much of it I could play without us getting booted out. But I just want you all to see this. And you can interrupt the video at any time. If you have a question, I'll stop it. Give me one
Today,
moment.
I'm going to show you another review of the grocery store prices in Russia. And today it will be Lenta supermarket. I've shown you the supermarket before, 2 years ago, way before the sanctions hit. So let's go now to see how much have changed since then. At first, I need to take a card, and even though I'm not planning to buy anything,
We can't see the video.
in this
It's coming
supermarket,
on.
you need to put a coin in order to get the card. And no, you're
It's coming
not
on.
paying for the card.
Can you hear her?
I hear her, yeah.
After you're done shopping, you need to return the card
It's coming on right now.
back to its place. This system is made in order for you to
It should be popping on right now.
Okay.
keep the place clean. It's such a big area of the store.
Okay, I see it.
So in order to keep it organized, they created this system.
All right, it's coming on. It's just loading.
And in case you don't want to return it, you can just keep your cards.
Okay, here we go.
Next to your place. That way you will not get your money back, but there will be
It's echoing badly.
a lot of people happy to pick up your card after you. And
Yeah, once it grabs, it's gonna
pick up your coin. So now let's go.
what's going.
It is okay to be so stressed and overwhelmed that you feel like you need to talk to someone about it. And by that, I mean going to therapy. Lately,
Okay, it wouldn't let me show it, but you know what? If you go to YouTube, just put Russia supermarket sanctions, and there's several videos. They go in the supermarket, they're fully stocked. They have more food than we have in our supermarkets. And in Russia, this is American products imported, a fraction of the cost. So why are we paying 3-4 times the price on everything? Figure that one out. What's going on?
And they have it imported.
Yeah, and like she's showing, like, let's say something's she shows it in rubles. In rubles, it sounds like a lot. It'll say like 199 rubles, which is like $1.05 US. So how can they get something for $1.05 that we're paying $5 for now?
Wow.
And then they were saying how like the sodas, I think it was Coca-Cola, like because a lot of the companies pulled out of Russia after the Ukraine. But they get it imported from like Kazakhstan, like one of those countries. But they're still paying less for the soda than we are.
Really?
Yeah. So like these prices here in the US and everyone's like, oh, that's everywhere around the world. Well, why is Russia cheaper than here when it's imported to there? Like what's going on? Like what's up with that? It's scary. It's really scary. I'm like, yo, we can go with $100 US in Russia and eat all week and eat good with $100, no exaggeration. When you see these price comparisons, you will be like, what? Like, it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna get off topic right now. Did you hear that Puerto Rico right now could become a state?
Yes, it's up to the people.
Right, it's up to the people.
Puerto Rico, and I think that's a terrible decision if they go for it.
Become a state.
No, they have a choice to become a state or their own country.
Right.
Okay, and once they become their own country, there's no U.S. government involved, and that's going to be a disaster.
You think?
What? Do I think?
So what, you think they should become a state?
I think Puerto Rico should just roll with the Commonwealth, and if they want to become a state so they could vote, because that's the only benefit they're going to get. They already got public assistance as a Commonwealth. What else are they going to benefit from becoming a state? That they're going to be able to vote? Like, what are the benefits? Tell me. I'm asking you because I don't know.
Well, the Jones Act will be abolished.
All right, elaborate on everything for those who don't know what the Jones Act
The
is.
Jones Act is that nobody Puerto Rico cannot import from China from any other country. Whoever they have to import it first to the United States, and then a boat with the United States flag is the only ones that could go over there and deliver it.
Okay.
So that means that they get taxed twice.
Okay. What else? What else would be beneficial to them?
I don't know.
Oh, this is my opinion, and the panel's open. If anyone wants to agree to disagree, we can have a discussion. In my opinion, if Puerto Rico becomes its own country, it's going to be a third world country. We are a commonwealth under the United States right now, and I say we because we have roots in Puerto Rico, and that is our motherland, and it's still a disaster. Technically, it's a disaster already, with the help of the United States being a commonwealth. I don't think they should go on their own. If they want to become a state, that's fine because then they can vote. But chances are the people of Puerto Rico, and I could be wrong, they're not going to help as far as voting because they're all going to go Democrat. So it's really not going to be beneficial because they're not saying that they're not educated, but a lot of people are just used to just,
Politics in Puerto Rico is really, really bad.
Yeah, there's corruption, there's always
really
money
bad.
missing, and I don't know, but if they became their own country, in my opinion, I would love to say they became their own country and, they flourished and became amazing because Puerto Rico is one of the most beautiful, beautiful places on earth. And if you haven't been there, go visit. But I really think it will be a disaster. I believe since you own real estate there, and so do I believe that it will become worthless. I believe it will become another Haiti, another Santo Domingo. And it becomes its own country. So what happens?
Okay.
They get their own president. They got governors and what does Puerto Rico have? Governors and mayors and stuff, and they steal.
I got this.
Like there's been so much corruption, and every time we bail them out, whether whatever it is, the money goes missing. It's they never put the money back into the island, and then people like even with what's going on right now, and this has to do with crypto. All these crypto people out there, they're buying property. They made the real estate go up because they're offering tons of money for waterfront, beachfront properties. The island is so beautiful. It's not a big island. So these guys are coming in, multimillionaires are moving into Puerto Rico and they're buying out the native people.
They actually going cash on hand and offering people money.
Yeah.
And to make all the properties Airbnb.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's a beautiful place for tourism. And I tell people who are from Puerto Rico, if you don't like the fact and you own a home, or your family does, or you don't like the fact that these people are coming and taking over the island, because I was there recently, and everywhere I went, I seen signs, "Gringo go home, Gringo go home," and they're talking about these people. These people are beautifying the island. They're remodeling, they're renovating, they're bringing tourism. But your family, my family, the people of the island are selling a $150,000 home for $1 million. So they're basically selling their island. And I'm not cool with that. I feel like we all need to stick together. If you own property, keep the roots there. We're going to lose roots in Puerto Rico. It's already so different.
It is.
It's not that it shouldn't be Americanized because it is part of America, but it's just so commercial. It's so like you really have to go into the campos, into the mountains to find your real old school, authentic food. Everywhere you go, it's sushi, it's burgers, it's vegan. I mean, yes, us Puerto Ricans are really kind of vegans, but we're also carnivores because we eat vegetables with everything, you know?
Right.
But like everything is just like so different. Like they sell tacos all over Puerto Rico. Why tacos? Why not patelillos or cuchifritos? Like they're just changing the whole ethnic thing of Puerto Rico and what it is, the roots.
Mm-hmm. You know that my mother's neighbors are Chinese.
There's a lot of Chinese people.
Wait a minute. There's neighbors to her side, and there's neighbors across the street from her. They both own Chinese restaurants, two different Chinese restaurants. And when they have babies over there, okay, remember now they're born in Puerto Rico. They're Puerto Rican,
Right. Yeah.
Chinese Puerto Rican. They send them for the first 5 years to China or Korea or wherever they from, so they could get their native tongue, whatever it is, and
Right.
then they go back to Puerto Rico to go to school. So these kids are going to be trilingual. They're going to
Yeah.
know their native tongue. They're going to know Spanish and Chinese and English.
Yeah. That's a good thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of Asian people, and we actually met a family. I forgot where they were from. I believe they were from India,
Mm-hmm.
and they have family, and we met them in the airport. I forgot what me and Lou were talking. Anyway, we met these people, and they were from India, the family, and they love Puerto Rico, and some of them lived there, some were visiting. But people of all walks of life are loving. I mean, Puerto Rico's amazing. Why wouldn't you want to live there? You know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're on an island that they can't even control the electricity supply, with the U.S. backing them up, what makes anyone think that being their own country is going to be better? No
Yeah.
matter how screwed up the U.S. is, we are like I don't even know anymore, the best country in the world, and we can't even keep a power supply on an island.
That's the that's the only thing, the infrastructure. That's
Yeah,
the only thing that should be redone there.
yeah, it's crazy.
The infrastructure there. The highways are good, the roads are good, maintain the roads by the mountains, you understand? But clear the water, the sewers.
Yeah. Well,
The island is beautiful.
the money was there, and the money disappears every single time.
And the medical needs to go over there.
Well, you feel the medical's bad in Puerto Rico?
The medical is very bad in Puerto Rico, very bad.
Mm,
My father got diagnosed with prostate cancer last September. He just got operated three months ago. A year.
wow, it grows in that
Okay.
time.
A lady that a family member knows. I don't. She was sick. They went to the ER. There was no doctors, no nurses. They had to transport her on an airplane, on a helicopter to
Right.
another hospital. And in the other hospital, they didn't have no doctors or nurses. She passed.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm trying to see something right here. Okay, there's something that popped up. You could keep talking. This is in the New York Times, and it says a House passes a bill that could pave the way for Puerto Rican statehood. The legislation has little chance of becoming law in the short term, but its passage in a bipartisan vote reflects a perception by the House that Puerto Rico's status as a colonial territory is untenable. The House voted on Thursday to allow Puerto Ricans to decide the political future of the territory. For the first time, the chamber has committed to backing and binding process that could pave the way for Puerto Rico to become the nation's 51st state or an independent country. The measure, which has the support of the White House, has little chance of becoming law in the short term. It is all but certain to fall short of the 60 votes needed to break the filibuster in the Senate, where most Republicans are opposed, and there is little time left under the Congress before the GOP takes control of the House in early January, like burying the effort for at least the next Congress. Puerto Rico's status as a colonial territory was both untenable and unwanted by many of its voters. The legislation would establish a binding process in Puerto Rico that would allow voters to choose among allowing the territory to become a state, an independent country, or a sovereign government aligned with the United States. It would also lay out the processes for implementing the outcome of the vote and establish a campaign to educate voters about their opinions. More than a decade, blah, 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 Puerto Rico, it was the first lawmaker. I'm just trying to breeze through here to see Puerto Rico's status. Puerto Rico has been an American territory since 1898. Following the Spanish-American War, Puerto Ricans often refer to the island as colonized twice, first by Spain and later by the United States. Puerto Rico's 3.5 million residents are U.S. citizens, but do not have a voting representation in Congress and cannot vote in presidential elections. They also generally do not pay federal income tax on income earned in Puerto Rico and are not equally eligible for some federal programs. I was just trying to see if I could see what the benefit would be.
You have to do homework on it.
Yeah, this is something we're going to talk about again, though. It's very interesting. But I honestly, in my opinion, I think we need the U.S. to back us. If it becomes its own country, are you and I still going to have rights there? Like, how does that work?
They can't take away our rights.
They're taking away our rights here in America, in the motherland, in the United States. So anything can happen. It's pretty scary. Like, if it becomes its own country, do we lose? Like what happens to real estate? Like, I don't know. We got to do research because I don't want to just talk mumbo jumbo without knowing. But we really need to look into this and have a discussion on here.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though. So with that said, I'm going to sign off. It is the second day of Hanukkah, and I am going to go light up my menorah. Day number 2, baby. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. I can't wait. We got Hanukkah. We got Ramadan, Christmas, Kwanzaa. I'm loving it. I love the holidays.
Huh?
I said I love the holidays. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. This live been a little too dragged out.
For those that don't know, shalom means peace.
Peace.
And it's also hello and goodbye.
Like aloha.
And how do I know that? I live in a Hasidic area.
She's a Hasidic Puerto Rican Jew.
Yes, I am.
Shalom.
I celebrate everything.
That's right. We're from the melting pot, New York City. Somebody was saying earlier, because I posted a video and I said Sunday afternoon, a week before Christmas, the streets are a ghost town. And then somebody responded, they were like, no, everybody left. So I wrote back on the comment, I said, everybody left, but there's still 8 million plus people here. And the person's like, everybody left. I said, if everybody left, I wouldn't be here, right? But it's like, you could see there's people in the city by Rockefeller Center and the malls are full, but people are in the malls stealing. Nobody's shopping. Like, when you really look around, it should be a whole lot more busier out there.
Listen to me. If you have a car, go out there and drive. You're going to see there's everybody's still here. Actually, there's more people here with the fucking traffic.
Yeah. You need to stop cursing. I'm going to call you Miss Potty Mouth on here.
Huh?
I'm going to call you Potty Mouth.
I've been called worse.
Okay. Sorry, everyone, for my potty mouth guest.
Shalom, peace.
She just said peace, and then she had a potty mouth on the next breath. But anyway, everybody, I love you all. Invest wisely. Keep watching. Anybody got any topic ideas, leave me a message. And thank you, Mari, for co-hosting. And we will do another one about Puerto Rico.
Okay,
Let's
we will. Once we do
some research. And anyone listening, Do your homework. What would happen? What would be the benefits of Puerto Rico being a country? Let me know.
Huh?
Let me know. And before we go, you know I'm always gonna tell you I love my Doge. Let me drop this. Let me drop this for you. A little crazy crypto granny
Doge.
signing off. Here we go. Let's go to the moon, everybody, in crypto space. Have a good night.
There we go. Good night, Mama.
Peace.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
Peace, my sister.